morning. Welcome to Goodwill Commodities. In this presentation, we are going to see how you should have used this simple momentum day trading strategy to reach success in day trading. As we had informed you before, all these video presentations are uploaded in our website, both in YouTube and also in our websites. Here we had provided you the URL of our websites. In both the websites, you try to find where this expert is located. It will be in the menu bar. So once you click that expert, it will take you to all those videos. So as I had promised you, every day we will be posting the videos based on our simple day trading strategy. Kindly follow the videos. We will answer all your questions. Now let us move on to the strategy, how you should have applied this strategy yesterday. So as you all know, our strategy, before going into that, I want to remind you again. In this particular website, www.onlinecommoditytradingmcx.com, we had posted you a detailed video how to apply this strategy. If you are a new follower, please go to that and see that how it works. If you have any doubt, you are free to contact us. If you open a trading account with us, all the trainings will be free for you. Now let us move on to the core part. As a continuous follower of our presentation and as a client, you know that our charting platform provides signals for making your trading very simple. The signals are, it shows you a red color which indicates that the price is likely to come down, and it shows you a blue color which indicates that the price is likely to move up, and ash color indicates that the price is neutral and it is in a consolidation zone. Again, I want to remind you, this particular strategy suits for traders who wants to make use of the minute swings in the market, intraday trading. They want to enter and exit the price within a very short time with very short profits and stop loss. Now let us go back and see how we should have applied this strategy yesterday. Whenever I place the cursor on any particular candlestick, you can see the date and time below. So you can see this long ash color candlestick that indicates yesterday's price opening, which shows that it is a spike down candlestick, which means that compared to the previous price closing, the market had spiked down. You would have probably seen the LTP trading somewhere around 5,730s in that zone. Probably you would have missed this trading zone. So now let us move on to apply our strategy. As I told you earlier, whenever there is a spike down strategy, don't rush into the trade. Wait for the market to retrace to at least 50%, then enter into the trade. Because since it is a spike down strategy, everything is a mathematical calculation. Whenever there is a spike down, the system, you should give time for the system to think about that. Sometimes from the price opening itself, the market drops. We are not bothered about that. We stick on to a strategy and we will be following. Even if we lose some profit, since our strategy guarantees you a lot of entry points, you need not be in a hurry for any trade. And in order to follow our strategy, we had explained you a simple rule which you should follow that. So I will be going ahead with applying our rules. So since the price has spiked down, I am not going to take this. Even though the price is dropping from the price opening, we are going to leave this, because I know that sometimes it may happen, but most of the time it is not the part of our strategy. I will wait for a signal so that we will be jumping into the trade. As you know that we are not going to enter into any trade once there is a change in color. So we will wait for the price to close. Then, as you all know, to half the length of the after the closing of the colored candlestick, we will place a buy order. Then where you are going to place the sell order, and we are going to locate the previous colored candlestick below the low of the previous colored candlestick. We will be placing the stop loss order. Now we are into the trade. Let us see whether we are into the trade or not. Yes, we are into the trade, and we will expect that let the market moves on, or now we are into the trade and it provided some points, a few points of profit, then again it is entering into the zone where we bought it. Now let us see whether how the price is moving. Oh, we are stopped out here because since we had placed a stop loss here, we are stopped out. If you had made some few points and if you had exceeded, that is well and fine, but for our explanation and training purpose, we consider that we are stopped out because we consider the worst scenario, so that you will have and you will gain the confidence. Now we had another signal. As far as our strategy is concerned, I should look at the length of the candlestick and I am going to place a order just half the length of the candlestick. I am going to place a sell order and I am going to see whether I am going to get into this trade or not. But the stop loss zone always depends upon the previous colored candlestick. As our simple rule indicates, you should place a stop loss just few points above the high because this is a sell call. Now let us so this is how we need to place our strategy. Now I am going to see whether I am into the trade or not. So let us move on. Okay, I am not into this trade because you know that this is one way of identifying false candlestick. That is the major reason why we insist that you should not rush and enter into the trade once there is a change in color. So we had identified a false candlestick, so we are not going to be into this trade because it showed almost it tried to hit the stops. So I am going to delete this, so in order to avoid confusion. So now let us move on to the trade, whether I can get any other signal. So still the price thinking. Now we got a signal here. So as a part of a strategy, whenever I get a signal to half the length of the candlestick, I will be placing a buy order. Now here I had placed a sell order. Now I am going to wait whether I am into this trade. I want to make this very clear. Once after entering into the trade, then place your stop loss order. Once your trade is triggered, then place your stop loss order. Don't rush and place both the orders together, so that if there is a false candlestick like this, you will get a chance that your stop loss get triggered before you enter into the trade. Now let us move on and see whether you enter into the trade. No, almost it came down, so we consider that this is again a false candlestick, so I am going to delete it. And now I am going to wait for the second entry signal, whether I am getting any signals or not. Yeah, I got it again, a sell call, because the price after a spike down, the price is trying to gain momentum. So I got a signal. Now I calculate to half the length of the candlestick. I am placing a sell order, and again to the previous candlestick, colored candlestick high, I see that before the red colored candlestick appears, the previous colored candlestick is ash. So approximately I am calculating the high and I am placing the sell order also. Now let us move on and see whether I am into this trade. Yes, I am into this trade. I am into this trade because since even I want to clarify you in detail, even I saw an ash color within this, I can tell you the ash color does not indicate a change in trend. It indicates a neutral zone. So now I am into this trade. Now I am waiting whether I can get, because I am starving for a long time because I am not getting entry. I am stopped out in one occasion. Now I am waiting whether I can make use of something. So I am waiting. So I had placed a stop loss. I am into this trade. Yes, still I am alive. I am not triggered on both the ways. Now I could see, yes, I am stopped out again. So I am going to delete it and I am going to continue my trade. As a part of the strategy, you should keep doing what you are doing. As a day trader, you know that better than anybody. So now let us see. Yes, I got another trade. I will keep doing this. Okay, I got a trade. I am going to place somewhere below, since both the lows you could see. If this is one particular area, you should decide whether I am going to be very conservative. As a part of the strategy, the previous color candlestick is ash, so I am going to be very strict with my stop loss, because in the previous occasions, if you see that whenever I got triggered with my stop loss, I am not in a panic because I know the stops are very small. So now I am going to wait whether I am getting into the trade. Yes, exactly, I just entered into the trade, but now I am going to see again I am stopped out. So I don't bother because I trust the system, because I had seen I had been watching this for a long time how this system works. So I am patiently waiting. Okay, I am stopped out in this particular occasion. Now let me see that how this one works. Here I am going to place buy here because it signal me again, and I am going to place a stop below the previous colored candlestick low, and I am going to see that how I am going to enter into this trade. So rather than following it very easily, there is a video presentation which we had posted in our website and YouTube to explain you how this particular system works. Please go and see that again. That will guide and help you to take a very good decision. Now I am into this trade. I have placed an order. So as you all know, for a long time we are into this trade, but both the times you could see here and here, most of the time the price tried to break the top, but it failed. Once again I tried here, again I got stopped out. So as you all know, how many times I got stopped out with from the time you could see the date and time below. Now it is 2 o'clock. So I am stopped out at least in few 2 or 3 occasions I am stopped out. So I'll be waiting for a big profit here. So I am into this trade. So what happened is that, yes, it is a very beauty. So now I am very happy that I got a big trade. So to cover all my losses I did everything. Now let us see that. So I would have exited somewhere within this price action. That is not the scope of this. As we had promised you, this system is designed to produce 6 plus points in crude oil. So whatever you want, you can take it above 6 points. So now it is a clear. I am going to reduce the scale. Okay, I did it. In order to avoid confusion, I am going to delete these points also. So I'll be waiting for another opportunity for trading, since I know that in a practical way, if you see that it is not necessary to go and test all these things. Once you reach your goal for a particular day, you can exit from trading. That is the way day traders works. If you have any doubt in trading plan or applying your strategy, please contact us. But for the explanation purpose, what I'll be doing that I'll be going for every single trade. I'm not going to miss a single trade to explain you and to gain confidence within you how this strategy works. Here this is a tiny strategy after a very long bull run, and here the market identified a consolidation zone. I am not going to miss even a single candlestick. Here I identified a change in color to above half the length of the candlestick. I am going to place an order, and I am going to place a stop order also here. Now I want to catch everything. No, the price didn't reach the zone. So this is one way of identifying a false trade. I am not going to stop it now. I will be repeating it till I get the closing. So here is another candlestick. I will be rushing it a bit fast. I know I don't want to take a much long time. So approximately to half the length of the candlestick and approximately to the previous color candlestick low, I am going to place the stop loss order. Now I am going to see whether I will get some other trade or not. No, again this indicates a false candlestick. Now I am getting comfortable. So after a good loss, now I am entering into few trades where I am not stopped out. So here calculating to half the length of the candlestick, I am going to place it, and to the low I am going to place this thing and wait. So I am into this trade. So after a long time I got another trade, that is a buy trade. Now I am going to see where it is going. So it provided me a good profit. So that is not my point of concern. Just I want to show you for the training that we are getting into this strategy very clearly. Now I am going to delete all this in order to avoid confusion. Let me move on to see whether I can pick another trade. As I told you, it is not necessary for you to do this type of aggressive trading. For explanation purpose, I am going to take each and every single trade. I am going to place the buy stop here and the stop loss here. Let me see whether I am getting it or not. No, I didn't get this. Almost it came and strike near my stop loss. So I am going to cancel this. I am going to wait for the next signal. So this is one best way of identifying the false candlestick. So let me tell you again, I got a trade. So it may be boring for you, but it is worth watching all the trades in because we expect you to master this strategy. So we had provided you a very beautiful day trading strategy. What we expect you is to master it. Again, if you see that this is a false candlestick, so see how many times we are identifying the false candlestick. Apart from the initial stops, lot of stop, we are into the clear trades. Here I got a signal. I am going to see after I'm going to see the length. If you can see that the leg of the candlestick is here, I'm going to see the length of the candlestick. I'm going to place an order somewhere here. So considering the low of the previous color candlestick, I am going to place the stop loss order also. Now let us see. Again I am entering into the trade. So got another trade. I made some few points here, so where I will be waiting for it. You could see that after entering into the trade, ash color, my stop is here, the price turned into ash color, which doesn't means that the price has reversed its trend. It means that still the price is thinking whether I should go up or go down. It is a sideways neutral zone. So I will be waiting, still I am getting stopped. So there is two ways. One thing, get stopped or go to the target. So this provided me a good this is going to be a good trade for me because I waited for a long time. Now I got some few points. I am going to exit from the trade. I am going to delete it also in order to avoid confusion. So for a long time we are entering into the buy trades. So what I will be doing is that let me see whether I can catch a sell trade or not. So till I get a sell trade, till I get the end of the closing, I will be providing you to assure you that if you keep doing it and if you are going to master this simple strategy, you can do a miracle in day trading. What we suggest is that there are so many strategies. We expect you to master this strategy so that you can, because this can create a clear difference in day trading. Now let me catch it. This candlestick looks very tiny, but I am not going to see whether it is tiny or not. It is a part of my strategy to do it because we had designed this strategy and we will follow it because the basic difficulty comes for all the traders when they are following the strategy and implementing the strategy. So now I am going to take it. Yes, I am into this trade. Okay, I am stopped out again. So again this thing started. So what I will be doing is that I will be continuing this trade till I am going to catch something till the end of the market. So here it provided another signal. So what I will do is that I will wait for a market to consolidate, because why I am not taking this signal into consideration? You may ask this question. See, after a stopped out, here I got stopped out. The next candle I got a signal. I am not going to rush into this because it is a pure common sense. I just want to wait and see whether I am going below this point where I got stopped out. So I am going to wait. Now I will be taking it. See, the next no, it is not going. Okay, I will wait for it. So just wait a minute. So I will be getting a good trade. Here I got a signal. So what I will do is that I will place a sell order here to half the length of the candlestick. So I am going to place a stop loss order somewhere here. So now let us see whether I am going to get it. Oh yes, I got into the trade here because the price didn't hit my stop loss. It entered into the trade. So now let me see whether I can catch anything out of this. Yes, you can see just the price tracked my stop loss. So I am not bothered about this stop loss. So I will be continuing trade because I know till the end of the market, if I can go ahead, so I can make a good profit. Since I was stopped out, I am going to take this particular candlestick and let me see that I am going to run it. As I told you, I am going to run this trade till the end of till the market closes, yesterday's market closes. I am going to place my stop somewhere here. So let me see whether I am getting into this trade or not. No, I didn't enter into this trade. If you see that I didn't enter into this trade. This is a false candlestick. This is one way of identifying the false candlestick. So I didn't enter into this trade because the price tried to strike my stop. But here you can see I will be entering into this trade again. So I am not going to leave a single candlestick. Here I am going to enter into this trade. I am going to place my stop here a few points above the high. Let me see that. Yes, I got it now. So this is one way of trading. Yes, I got the sell at last. After a few struggles I got it here. So let me run it and see. Yes, okay, I made some very good point. So the market still is on. You could see the date and time. The time is still around 10 o'clock. So I'm not going to leave it. So I got another trade, a buy trade. Now let me put and see how I can enter into this trade. This is might be the zone. How I am placing, just I want to delete the previous trades in order to avoid confusion. Now you can see, just I look into the length of the candlestick and I placed a buy order half the length of the candlestick. The previous color candlestick is ash color. Below the low I am going to place my stop. So just not at the low, just below the low. Okay, let me see that whether I'm, yes, I got into the trade at the end of the market. You could see the time, it's around 10 now. So I got some trade here. Okay, then the price, you can see that the market closes. So this is the best way of identifying using our day trading, simple day trading strategy. Why we call this as a simple day trading strategy? Because it just gives you a predetermined entry and stop loss. The exit is there are two exits. One is your stop, another is your target. So we provided you a clear solution for this. If you have any doubt, for your better understanding, for mastering this strategy, we will be posting you all the videos. Go and watch it again and again. If you have any doubt, you are free to contact us. Please open a trading account with us so that we will provide you a customized training session for you. So thanks a lot for watching our